Are airborne wind turbines the key to unlocking cleaner, more efficient power? As technology advances, these innovative turbines might lead us to a future of limitless renewable energy. Airborne turbines can harness the energy that traditional systems simply can't reach by flying hundreds of meters in the air. Since they may be fixed to attain greater heights where winds are more powerful and persistent, they can transform clean energy generation. However, the main features are only a tiny part of an important number of things you will learn in this video that will amaze you. Don't miss out on what makes airborne wind turbines a game changer. Stay tuned. What are airborne wind turbines? Airborne wind turbines are a new concept of wind energy in which turbine images fly instead of being installed like predictable towers. These turbines follow the logic that they can produce more power by being situated at higher altitudes where winds are stronger and more constant. Airborne turbines are distinct from regular wind turbines. They need tall and expensive towers to operate since airborne turbines are suspended or flying in the air via tethers that connect them to the ground. This means that the turbines can be raised several hundred m into the air to access the fast and stable moving winds, complementing their efficiency without additional height or the extensive, complex structures that practical everyday wind turbines employ, like yaw mechanisms. However, airborne wind turbines also have some issues, most of which are associated with safety concerns. Floating turbines look like a great idea, however, storms, lighting, and adverse weather conditions may warrant towing the turbines on shore. However, the device's future uses in various energy sectors have the highest potential. This technology is currently research-based but, when developed, might provide a cheaper way of exploiting renewable electricity in regions where small wind turbines cannot be profitably installed. How do airborne wind turbines generate electricity? Let's find out about the various designs and mechanisms that enable these turbines to convert wind energy into electricity. From ground-level generators to advanced transmission methods, the technology is mesmerizing. Another promising technology is airborne wind turbines. These are much like usual wind turbines, only they don't need to be set up on tall towers since they fly in the air. The idea is simple: the higher you go, the stiffer and steadier the wind. These turbines are anchored to cables or ropes, so that they can stay tethered to the ground while reaching as far as a few hundred meters high, where the winds are stronger. It is possible to classify airborne wind turbines based on their design. In some models, the generator that creates the electricity is at the ground level. The airborne part goes with the wind, creating tension in the rope that rotates the generator to produce electricity. Other designs have the generator above the turbine as part of the rotating assembly, and the electricity is conveyed down to the ground by a cable called the tether. Some even try to transmit it downward through other mediums, possibly through microwaves or lasers. Another challenge is to avoid these flying turbines preventing planes or other aerial products from flying or compromising their functionality, given that they can be located at such great heights. Moreover, converting power produced in the air and bringing it to the ground can be a real challenge if the turbine is several hundred meters in the air. However, regarding airborne wind turbines, hope for future renewable energy technology is being installed. They are still only promising and developing but can become the primary means of delivering clean energy. Are airborne wind systems a better alternative to traditional turbines? Find out how SkySails and EcoDrive offer low-impact, quieter and more efficient solutions than conventional wind farms. SkySails and EcoDrive companies share their airborne wind energy systems, revolutionizing the company by delivering clean energy from heights unreachable for other turbines. SkySails has done so with the help of its N-class system, consisting of automatic power kites that can reach heights of up to 400 meters to gather better and steadier winds. This innovative technology gives wind power a new dimension of producing electricity from height where conventional turbines can't, thus a revolution in renewable energy technology. SkySails' N-class system puts into question traditional electricity generation, which taps on wind currents above to generate constant clean power, optimizing wind power. On the other hand, Kite Tower aims to transform off-grid energy generation, for instance, in remote locations. The incorporation of batteries in the airborne wind energy system by Kite Tower enables specific functions to be disconnected from the diesel generators, thereby almost eliminating fuel utilization and pollution. These systems, for instance, the sky sails, work at higher altitudes where other systems cannot trap energy. The Kite Tower design occupies a small area of the ground, therefore, farmers and owners of land can freely and actively engage in farming as they produce clean energy. It can be used in running activities or fed back to the utility company, which provides another source of revenue. Kite power systems are less noisy and less conspicuous than the turbines and greatly benefit from incentives like tax credits and federal programs to offer a cost and environment-efficient technology. Sky sails and Kite Tower aim to create a better world as both are at the forefront of the race toward developing high-altitude wind energy with completely different perks. These companies are not only reducing their expenses, still they are also contributing to changing the world by leading the transition of global economies into low-carbon economies and the transition to green energy. Their technologies are sustainable, cost-effective, and practical approaches to address the energy demands of the current and future generations. What's being done to make wind farms bird-friendly? See how experts are constantly researching ways to design safer wind turbines. The future of wind energy could be even more bird-conscious. Turbine structures have repeatedly been criticized for their effects on birds. Research conducted in 2013 and 2014 sought to estimate that between 140,000 and 679,000 birds die from these accidents every year in the United States of America. Yet these tallies might be higher today, given that there are more wind farms than a decade ago. But when translated involving other losses, such high numbers are just the tip of the iceberg for the birds. For example, cats in buildings are 10 times deadlier. House cats are believed to kill 2.45 billion to 4 billion birds, while buildings kill nearly 988 million birds. Additionally, power lines kill 12 to 64 million birds in the United States. Thus, wind energy wins over other electricity-producing techniques because it is safer birds than wind turbines. A study conducted in 2012 showed that wind projects give 0.269 bird deaths per gigawatt-hour of electricity, while fossil fuel projects kill 5.18 birds per gigawatt-hour. The effects of fossil fuels such as habitat loss and global warming are a much greater danger to birds than wind power. Specialists and environmentalists are still struggling to limit the incidence of bird strikes with the turbines. Measures such as conducting site investigations before construction and painting the blades on turbines black work well and making the site visible to discourage birds while reducing occurrences of death. The expectation is to continue researching and developing technology to help design safer wind farms and promote renewable energy sources. Airborne wind turbines like those developed by Sky Sails and Kite Tower are paving the way for a cleaner, more efficient energy future. These innovative technologies harness higher winds, reduce reliance on fossil fuels, and minimize land usage while generating sustainable power. As we embrace these advancements, we must also consider the environmental impacts and ongoing efforts to make wind energy safer for wildlife. What are your thoughts on airborne wind turbines and their potential to revolutionize clean energy? If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe for more exciting updates on renewable energy innovations.